Good afternoon. Welcome to the afternoon experiment. Sorry about that. My name is Emanuel Livingston. Whew, I'm with you. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I'm tired, and I'm a little cold because it's cold out there. And I, just walked in the house. Yeah, still got my coat on. I'll take it off in a little bit. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Oh, let's see. I got to do my hellos. Got to do the hellos. Robert. Good afternoon, Robert. Thanks for checking me out, for supporting. I appreciate you. Um, Miss Pittsburgh. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Anthony. Good afternoon. With your hater ass. David. Good afternoon. David said he was first. Was a lot of people before you, David. But good afternoon, McConnell. Good afternoon. How you doing? Preston, representing Avondale. Good afternoon. TC. Good afternoon. Stephanie. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I appreciate your support. David. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We got LaDonna in the house. Good afternoon, LaDonna. Anthony. Anthony. Got Mary. Mary, good afternoon, Mary. Andrea, good afternoon, representing Gulf Manor. It's warming me up, but I'm not there yet. Not when I take off my thing, and we'll see. Pamela, good afternoon. Mary says a short show today. He tired and cold. It might be. It might. I'm trying to not look as tired as I feel. Open my eyes. That's so wide as they'll open. Anthony said he been here since 2:30. You need to get a job then, bro. Do some work. Got Brent in the house. Brent, good afternoon. My Osha, you checking in? Like, why are you so late? Damn it. Carolyn, good afternoon. Daryl, good afternoon. LaDonna says, my daughter just called me and said some girl is walking down her street butt naked. Oh. Tell her to describe her for us. I want to know, if I know her, she might have some, have to come out and help out. Describe her. Pamela want to know what neighborhood. It's important to know this stuff. It's important to know this stuff. Stephanie says, not working, you look tired. Make it a short show. I am tired. And I slept well last night. I wore my mask last night, which I haven't worn in a long time. It makes my chest hurt, which sounds the opposite. For probably because I think I'm going to start wearing it on a regular basis. So probably for the next week, my chest will be tight. It's a really weird thing, but my chest will be tight. But then after that, I will feel so good. But it's something about when I haven't worn it in forever, and then I start wearing it, I feel my chest feels tight for a few days, and then it loosens up, and I feel good. I don't know how to describe it better than that, but it's yeah. Mary says, Jim, stop it. Oh, nasty. No. I just, describe her. How tall is she? Skin color, Stephanie says, what's the reason for CPAP? It's a CPAP mask. I have a sleep apnea. And, for the, like, I stop breathing when I'm asleep, and it gives me all kind of problems. So I stop breathing when I'm asleep. So that's why I wear the mask. When I wear the mask, of course, I breathe the entire time. I don't know what about it makes my chest feel tight after wearing it, for the first few days. But then after that, man, I feel great. Like I know what people actually feel like when they go to sleep and get a good night's rest. Cuz that doesn't happen for me. That's just not the way that it works for me. But for the first few days wearing it, it makes me really tired and my chest is tight. But then after that, oh my God, I have so much energy. So much energy. So I just got to make it through, this first few days. By the time I get to next week, I'll feel great. Um, Daryl's gonna get. Hold on. Daryl's and I guess his friends are getting a breast reduction. He says we'll get a breast reduction. All right. Well, congratulations to y'all. Um, I hope it works out. I hope everything works out well for y'all. Make sure you lower the pressure on your CPAP machine. Why? Why should I lower it? Oh, then gradually increase it over time. No, no, no. It's fine. It's fine. It just is, it's just one of those things. It's fine. I mean, I appreciate it. I understand what you're saying, that if I lowered the pressure on it, then maybe I wouldn't feel, but no, I'm fine. I'm fine. But I mean, that is a good tip. But I got one of them old machines, so I have to go in and I would have to go in and program it to, back it down. It's not one of those things. Daryl says that's a typo, Ninja. I'm tell you to get a breast reduction since your titties hurt, Ninja. I'm tell you? I'm not sure what that means. Look, I hope you and those of you who are getting the breast reduction, I hope it work out. You don't have to explain it. You don't have to explain it to me. It really ain't none of my business. You didn't have to share that much. We'll let us know when you go in for the procedure and we'll keep you in prayer. David says, check with your doctor, E, to be sure. You should not have that type of chest pressure. It's always been that way. From the first time that I did it, the first few days, my chest felt really tight. And I think the way the doctor explained it is, no, you have this whatever in your chest, this what you're perceiving as tightness the whole time. But what's happening is basically, it's like, when people call in and you hear they smoke detector beeping, but they don't hear it. That's basically what he was saying. Like what's happening is it's actually loosening up to the point where it's not what you're used to it being. So now you can actually perceive what's there. It kind of didn't make sense, but then it kind of made sense. And he's like, and then, give it a chance and you'll feel much better. And that's what I did. And that was that. But yeah, that was the way he explained it. He did a much better job of explaining it than me. He did a much better job. Oh, let's see. Hold on, somebody bragging about their money. You gotta let people brag about their money when they got it. I was late because my birthday gift was being delivered. Okay, when is your birthday? When is your birthday? And should I even ask? I know when somebody fishing for, ask me what did I get for my birthday so I can tell you I got the newest Lexus out there, or, I got a whatever the fancy car is that you don't know about. When was the birthday? Is your birthday today? When is your birthday? All right. I want to talk just a little bit about, I keep hearing people talk about this, how black people should vote for Republicans because Republicans are better. Black people should vote for Republicans because Republicans are good. Black people should vote for Republicans because of this. Now, I keep hearing that. Y'all know we keep hearing that. Will y'all tell me what these Republicans are doing in Ohio that are trying to change this weed law that we just passed? Some of y'all Republican apologists, some of y'all who've been trying to convert black people to Republicanism for, the past few years, what is your party doing? If we voted for weed, to grow weed at the house, the people voted, why are they trying to change that? What is going on? I actually think I know what's going on. What's going on only makes sense. But I'm more, I won't say more concerned. I'm very concerned about what's going on, but I know what's going on. But I'm more curious to hear how you guys are gonna justify what these Republicans are doing here in Ohio to change a law that we just passed. And the idea that the people can vote and change the law, and then the politicians, the legislators, can basically overturn the will of the people. I don't understand. Pamela says, I couldn't believe they stalled it for 360 days. Stall what? What, is there some update that I haven't seen since this morning? Because I hadn't seen that they stalled anything. But I know what they were trying to do was they were trying to create a situation where, because, in the law, people are allowed to grow marijuana plants. Like an individual can grow 6, a household can grow 12. And they're trying to say, no, take that off the table. They try to change the levels of THC that are allowed to be in the products and all of that kind of stuff. I didn't hear that they're trying to not allow the law to go through, but I don't understand. I keep saying that. I do understand. Here's what's happening. And here's what I believe is happening. And it only makes sense. We have medical marijuana here. And those people who have those medical marijuana dispensaries, my understanding is, they had to pay some significant money to get those licenses. And they have a lobby, just like everybody else. Now, look, if I just had to pay you a whole lot of money to get my license for my dispensary, I want to know, why are you allowing people to grow the product that I sell at their house? Why are you doing that? Because that might cause me to lose some money. So I made some donations, maybe illegal. I made some donations to you, to your campaign, to your people. I did all of that. And y'all just gonna sit back and allow this thing to happen, to maybe lose me some money? No, we can't have that. Y'all need to do something. Y'all need to take care of this. So that's what I believe is happening. I believe those people, that the marijuana lobby, are saying, look, we gave you money, we expect something in return, and we don't want people, because how can you really monitor how many, I have another room that sits right over here. Hold on. I have another room that sits right over here to my right. And I 100% intend on growing my 12 marijuana plants. Again, I don't smoke. I won't be eating the gummies or whatever it is that I choose to make with my extracted THC. But I fully intend on taking advantage and growing my 12 plants over here in this room. But how do they know I'm only growing 12 and not 24 or 48? You know, it's going to be hard for them to monitor. But, and if I'm, one of these dispensaries, look, they going to make money. The concern ain't that they not going to make money. They're going to make money. But you know about how greedy people are. Yeah, I'm making money, but I could make more money if nobody was allowed to grow their own weed. Like, that's the way greedy people think. So that's what I think. That's what I think is going on. Lamont say somebody about to run up in your ass for them plants. I'm not concerned about that at all. Not concerned about that at all. But that's what I think is going on. But I really do. I want to hear from some of y'all black people who've been trying to convince us black people to vote Republicans. Ron, where you at? What's the dude out of California? The weed head out of California? I'm not even saying that to be disrespectful. He said he been smoking weed since he was a kid. And he still do it. So, where he at? Drop Squad. I couldn't remember his name. Thank you, David. I'm not going to be disrespectful to the dude. Yo says, I don't smoke either, man, but I'm going to grow a few myself. I'm going to make some money off of Ross. No, I don't mean no crackhead. I've never heard him say that he smoked crack. You smoke crack, don't you? I've never heard him say that. Never heard him say it. So I'm not calling nobody crackhead that I have no reason to believe that they're an actual crackhead. But did everybody see this video? Hold on, I'm going to assume everyone has seen it. The video out of Alabama. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Hold on, I'm not going nowhere, even though I know I stopped talking. It's hard for me to do two things at once because I have issues. Hold on, while I'm doing that, let me open this up. Get the phone up in case someone decides they want to call when I have the phone ready. The Alabama officer. Oh, B-Rab, I ain't seen you in a minute. The Alabama officer who tased the handcuffed dude. Anybody see that? Hold on, let me see. And I do have some issues with it. I mean, of course I have some issues with it. But I got issues more than the issues that some people think.
Right there on the front of the car. Straight street.
I ain't doing bro. I got gun right there. I'm not doing that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm saying, what you saying? Oh, yeah, fuck. I'm not. Oh, my God. Okay. Down. Oh, my fuck. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
You want it again?
No, man.
Shut the bad. Shut your
I'm running one more time.
stand up. Right there in front of the car.
He's handcuffed.
Stay still.
I ain't doing bro. I got gun right there. I'm not doing that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm saying, what you saying? Oh, your fault. I'm not. Oh, my God. Okay. Down. Oh, my fault. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
You want it again?
No, man.
Shut the You was big and bad. Shut your
All right. I don't want to see any more of it. I know there are people who swear up and down this ain't happening. This stuff ain't happening. They swear up and down if you don't do nothing, if you just cooperate, won't nothing happen to you. People swear up and down that people are exaggerating this stuff. But how is it that this stuff keep coming up and we can keep on seeing this stuff over and over? Daryl, yeah, she did tell him to set your bitch ass up. Yes, that's what she told him. She's on leave. It's being investigated. But he's cuffed. He's cooperating. He told her he had a gun. And she decided she didn't like his attitude, what he was saying, the way he was reacting. So she tasered him. People keep telling us this stuff ain't happening. These incidents are just not happening. But they're happening all the time. They're happening all the time. But we supposed to think, it ain't that big of a deal. It's that big of a deal. And see, the issue becomes, at least for me, she's not going to be charged with what she should be charged with. She's not going to be charged with what she should be charged with. My understanding is she committed some felonies there. I don't believe she'll be charged with what she should be charged with. And again, I believe when law enforcement does things and, goes out of their way to violate your rights, the punishment should be even worse. Like, I'm for double it, whatever. If I assaulted somebody by using a taser, what would I get? Double that for the police. Plus, they're doing it under color of law, so that should be another crime. I don't know who was recording this. I was asking that same question, like, who is recording this? I don't know. It doesn't look like a body cam from a law enforcement official. I was wondering who is recording this. Is this just like a citizen? Did she have someone riding along with her? Like, who recorded this? And now, look, I'm not criticizing the dude who was getting tasered. He was. My understanding is he was not allowed to have a gun. He was a felon, and so that's one of his charges. Resisting arrest is another one of his charges, and all of that kind of stuff. So he did some, allegedly was doing some stuff that he had no business doing. That's no reason to taser him. He's cooperating. You got him under control. It's not your job to punish people. And he's allowed to be big and bad if he want to. He's allowed to talk big and bad if he want to. It's not your job to punish people. But why was he crying like that? And I don't know why that bothered me so. I've seen a few videos in particular where black men are, getting, like, there was a video where a police officer punched a black man. He punched him in the jaw. And he started crying like that. And look, don't get me wrong. I'm not, I'm saying, I don't know. People respond, I guess, how they respond, but that bothers me. And I haven't really thought about it to figure out exactly why it bothers me so. I think it bothers me as I'm just sitting here kind of thinking about it, is because I feel like that gives them this sense of satisfaction. I feel like it gives them that sense of satisfaction. And I don't want them, and I guess I can't blame that brother for, crying like that. That's how you feel, you gotta cry, I guess. But it makes me angry because I feel like it's giving him that sense of satisfaction. That's the thing that'll make her say, shut your bitch ass up. I know I'm focusing on the wrong thing. I know I am, but it just bothers me so. Tina, I've been kicked in my testicles. And they hurt really bad. I didn't cry like that. I didn't cry like that. I don't know. Look, I acknowledge I'm probably focusing on the wrong thing, and maybe even for the wrong reason. Brandon says everyone reacts differently. That's true. And it is about control, Stephanie. I agree. Just that crying. Mayosha says maybe he was crying to get the cop to show mercy on him. Bro, she's tasing you for no reason. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. You're empowering her to do it more. Because if you think about it, as a somebody who watched bullies, like my whole life, I watched bullies. And I watched how bullies kind of get off on that reaction. I watched how bullies get off on that reaction. Somebody stands up to a bully, they might get beat up. Just a lot of factors go into it. But you stand up to a bully, you might get beat up. But if you show weakness to a bully, they'll never stop. And if they beating you up and you crying and showing weakness and cowering, it intensifies. They even feel more, empowered. It's just something. I'm sorry, I got to take the coat off. It's just something I experienced watching bullies. I've had friends get bullied. Y'all know I've had people try to bully me. I keep telling people I'm not bullyable. You got to beat my ass. You're not going to bully me. You might can beat me, but you can't bully me. Stephanie says at that point he was hoping she would have some empathy. That's somebody who ain't really ever paid attention to the way bullies get down. So that's why I don't like bullies. Bullies love stuff like that. They walk away bragging to they little bully enablers. Like, did you hear him crying? He was crying. I'm telling you, I've seen it. I've heard it. But the police officer is not going to get probably what she deserves. Police is probably not going to get what she deserves. I saw a few people say it's Alabama. And I believe that, yes, there is something to that. There is something to that. There are certain places where, you kind of know what's up. Justice works a little different there. But I don't know. I didn't like it at all. I don't have much to say about it. But I don't understand what that means, Lamont. You want that chocolate cake you made. I don't know what that means. Nobody will ever know what happens unless a citizen records it and turns it in. Very true. Now, the people who say it don't happen very often. It's, few and far between. And 99.9% officers are good officers and all of that kind of stuff. Like, you don't know what happens. You don't know what happens. Because if wasn't nobody there to record it, and nobody mentioned it, it didn't happen. Oh, Lamont said he was talking. Okay, that's what you're talking about. The bully in jail taking your dessert. Okay. Brent asks, would you be surprised if the story came out of Butler County instead of Alabama? No, I wouldn't be surprised if the story came out of wherever. That is in my mind. And I think, just anecdotally, it's very much supported. That's happening all around the country. It ain't just happening to black people. It's not just happening to black people. It's happening all around the country. All around the country. People are being abused by police officers with issues. And yes, some of it is training. Because y'all do know, a lot of police, I would even go as far as to say most police, they don't know the law. They know what they've been trained, but they don't really know the law. Y'all know I watch First Amendment audits. And y'all know how many police come up and tell people they're not allowed to record people without their permission in public. Y'all know how many police officers go up and tell auditors that? They're not allowed to record private property from public property. Well, that's their property. You're not allowed to record it. It's like, that's not true. I'm standing on the sidewalk. Well, he wants to charge you with trespassing. I'm not on his property. Well, but he can do it because you in front of his property. No, like a lot of them just don't know the law. They really genuinely don't know the law. And of course, how can you enforce a law when you don't know it or understand it? They think they have more power and authority than they have, a lot of them. And then there's a certain number of officers out there that are just, it's a little more than just a control freak. Because that's about a little bit more than just I'm in control. And I'm no, psychologist or psychiatrist or clinical counselor or anything like that. But I'm watching that. There's more than I want to be in control of the situation. I want to be in control. I want to humiliate you. I want to, completely dominate you. I want to prove my superiority over you. Brent says, power trip colored by racism. I can't say it's racism. Again, because I watch so many of these videos. I see just as many white boys getting beat down and arrested and tasered and all of that stuff by law enforcement as I see black dudes. I see just as many. Really, I might see even more. And I see it from white cops. I see it from black cops, male and female. I'm sure, look, race, I'm sure comes into it at some point. Because I will say that I've noticed that a lot of times, yes, white guys get a lot more chances to mess up. That's just the truth. White guys get a lot more chances to mess up without really suffering some serious consequences. But I see it with both. White dudes, black dudes, all of that. Twin says, when and where? Twin, I just said where. You probably don't understand. Let me break it down to you dummy style. All right. How can I break it down so that you really understand it? I don't want it to be no lack of understanding on your part. You know what a picture is? You know what a picture is? If you take a series of pictures in quick succession, that creates a video, right? Well, they have these devices. Some of them are phones. Some of them are, like handheld digital camcorders and like DSLR cameras and stuff. Just it's devices that takes a lot of pictures in rapid succession. And if you run them like back to back to back, they look like you're actually watching a live thing, right? We call it a video. But there are people who take videos, they go out in the public and they test the system. By the system, I mean, they put themselves in a position where people who we empower and entrust to enforce the law, they put themselves in a position to be confronted by those people, okay? Now, those people, they come and they sometimes engage these people. And again, remember, they've got this device that takes all these pictures in rapid succession that we call video. And they record it. And then there's this, it's a website, it's a platform. There's this platform that people put stuff on. It's a lot of social media and all that kind of stuff. Like you can find them on Facebook. But I typically go to it's this platform called YouTube. And that's a platform where people put videos that they've recorded that they want other people to watch. I watch them. And that's right, MySpace too. I watch them on a regular basis. So much so Mrs. Livingston be like, are you about to start watching them videos again? I'd be like, yeah. She'd be like, okay. I'm about to go do some work. I'd be like, all right. Because she gets tired of watching them. She'll watch them for a minute. But then she like, it's the same thing over and over. Police come up. Police don't know the law. Police violate their rights. They record it. And then, you know, they put it on here. And sometimes they sue. Sometimes they get arrested. All of that kind of stuff. So, twin, I go to this platform called YouTube. I'll spell it for you. Because it's not just you, the letter U. It's you. Y-O-U. Those are letters in what we call the alphabet. So, it's YouTube. It's all one word, though. Y-O-U-T-U-B-E. All one word. And then you put .com on the end. And it takes you to this website where you can watch all of these videos. And you can see all of these people. White people. Black people. Latino people. All of that stuff. You can see all kinds of people. And they encounter police. Like, you know, white police, black police, Asian police, Latino police, like, and a lot of times, and so male and female of each group as well. And a lot of times they mistreat those people. And so, yes, it happens to white people and Asian people and Latino people and, of course, black people. So that's where I see them. And you say, when does it happen? Like, feels like constantly. It feels like it happens constantly. I just wanted to answer your question as thoroughly as I think I could. Weird S, you watch, I don't watch no police issue. But you asked the question. You asked, where do I see it? I just was telling you where I see it. And that's only the people, well, not only, but for the most part, that's the people who go out to do it, to show you and me what's actually going on out here. I remember when cop watching was a big thing. And Twin says, just say you were watching throwback cop shows. Y'all, I really don't think he understood probably 93% of the words that I said. So I'll just move on. But when cop watching was a thing and people used to, like, I remember Rodney King. Twin, do you remember Rodney King? Do you remember Rodney King? Nobody would have knew about Rodney King if somebody hadn't had a video camera at the time. Video camera. Nobody would have knew. But somebody happened to shoot that video. And then we all saw it. This stuff is happening on a regular basis. Just because it's not reported doesn't mean it's not happening. Twin says, I think he means, I could be wrong, I'm not going to call your show today. He thinks I'm being a square. See, I got on my translation thing. He's not going to call the show today because I am being a square. But this stuff is not new, and I don't think it's as isolated as people keep trying to make us believe that it is. Yeah, I know George Floyd. We wouldn't have heard about George Floyd if it wasn't for, what was she, 17, the 17-year-old girl who took the video of it. We wouldn't have heard of that. Y'all know that, right? They had already held a press, I don't know, I don't think it was a press conference, but they had already released information about George Floyd's death. Something to the tune of he was being arrested, and while being arrested, he had some sort of a medical incident and he died. They had already released that information and moved on from the non-story. But it just so happened to have been, I think she was 17, a 17-year-old girl who took a video of it. And then that video, of course, got disseminated. Twin says, again, I'm trying to translate, I thought they had body cameras in Wisconsin. And it's not as if, here's what you have to understand, Twin. What you have to understand is, all right, I can have on a body camera. I can even have my body camera on, but the fact that they can stop and start their body cameras has always been an issue for me. But I can even have my body camera on, and I can beat the crap out of you, Twin. I can beat the S out of you. Take my body camera and upload the video to whatever the server is, whatever they have to do at the end of the day. And then that be the end of it. It can be right there live on body cam, and if ain't nobody said nothing, if don't nobody make a stink about it, it just dies there. So them having body cameras only matter kind of when they want it to matter. You know, the body camera footage got corrupted. Oh, something happened, the body camera malfunctioned. And didn't they have body camera footage of George Floyd's death? Like those officers, did they have body cameras on? I think they did, but that whole thing was just going to get swept under the rug. If it wasn't for that girl with that, I believe she probably recorded it on her phone. If it wasn't for the girl recording it on her phone, that whole thing would have gotten swept under the rug with a quick statement that they released. Said we were arresting a guy. He had some sort of a medical incident and he died. That was the whole story. My Twitch person says there was definitely a bystander video. There was definitely a bystander video. Type your name in. I don't know who you are because it's just coming from the Restream bot, but it's coming from Twitch. So I don't want to just keep saying my Twitch person. But they say police have a code that protects anything they do. They do not tell on each other. Very true. Which is why I always say when people are running around talking about 99% of police are good police, man, if you know police did something and you didn't tell, but because you didn't do it, that don't make you a good officer. Turn somebody in. Tell on them. That makes you, well, and there's always somebody, well, the black community don't turn each other in. We didn't stand up and take an oath to support and defend the law and the Constitution and all of that kind of stuff. Before whoever gonna say it, say it. Let's see. CK.
Hey, man, I was listening to your show today.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Now, you said 99% of them is good officers.
That's what people like to say, yes.
So what's your opinion? What do you think the percentage is? 50-50?
I don't even know that it's 50-50, but that's based on my definition of what a good officer is. I'd probably say you probably got, 80% bad, maybe 20% good.
Also, 20% they'll speak up if they see something wrong.
Yeah, I think maybe 20. It might be less than that. But yes, because to me, that would be a good officer. If I see an officer violate somebody's rights, no matter how small the infraction was, if I go and turn them in and then don't just let it be covered up. Because again, you swore to uphold and defend that person's rights that just got violated. So if you saw it, you witnessed it, and you just let it go without their rights being upheld, you're not a good officer.
But you got to remember you're part of a brotherhood. And,
True.
And number one rule to the brotherhood is don't tell.
Well,
Never tell on your fellow brother, no matter what crimes they commit.
I don't know what the rule is because I'm not a part of it, but
You seen it with your eyes.
right, but I'm not a part of it. I can't necessarily say what the unwritten rules are. I can say what I perceive them to be, but until you join a fraternity, you don't know all the rules and the bylaws and all of that kind of stuff.
You are part of the fraternity. Rodney King is you. You got to understand. They beat his ass, not guilty. The system let you know. This is a brotherhood. If they want to beat your ass and get away with it, oh well, you're still an N-word with a hard R.
Okay. We not arguing about that.
Right. So as a brotherhood, their first mission is not to tell on each other. That's gang 101. Why would you expect them to join an organization and then snitch each other out? You see what I mean?
I see what you mean.
You gotta uphold the brotherhood. You know what I mean? If they do something, like I just read one of the comments, they have a law where anything they do, they just get paid, get suspended with pay, which is a vacation. And even murder. They murdered Tamir Rice and got it like a 6-month vacation. And that was a child they murdered.
I would still like to see some things going on with qualified immunity. I would like to see law enforcement officials have to carry, like how doctors have malpractice insurance. Law enforcement should have to carry some sort of insurance so that, when something happens and a law enforcement officer, like this officer tasered this dude while he was handcuffed and cooperating, he'll end up suing the city and the county and all of that kind of stuff. And he'll probably get some sort of a settlement, but it won't come from that officer. It'll come from the taxpayers. I would love to see where municipalities make law enforcement carry insurance. And so if there's a judgment against you for something that you did, or a judgment against this city for something that you did, then we go after your insurance, and your insurance has to pay it. So once you get some sort of a judgment, that $20,000, $30,000 judgment, that $5-6 million judgment, your insurance rates are going to go up. And then maybe then, some of these insurance companies will say, well, I'm not insured. You've been sued. You done lost us 4 cases. We're not insuring you anymore. That might be the only way that we can get rid of some of these bad cops, is if it bears itself out and they are so bad that they're not insurable anymore.
So how much time do you think the woman gonna get for tasing them like that?
I don't think she's gonna get any. She might.
Zero?
Yeah, I think she might end up having to quit the force. They probably won't fire her, but she'll probably end up resigning from the force or something like that. And maybe going to work for another municipality.
So if this was in reverse and he tased her, how much time do you think he would get?
He would have got shot and killed. So, but let's just say he just tased her and got away with it. He'd probably got what, a good 10 years. But that's just off the top of my head. I don't know exactly what he would be charged with. I'm sure,
Right,
assault on a law enforcement officer, all of that kind of stuff. But
man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. I'm just listening to your show and I'm hearing about this police brutality, but like you said, it been here from the jump. It's not going to stop. There's no way around it. They are the masters. We are the slaves. Just we're not a free society. We got to remember that. We still under the master's watch, and they could take us out whenever they feel like it and get paid leave.
yeah,
Just
it is sad.
remember that, Livingston. Yes, sir. You have a great day. That's all I wanted to holler at you about, brother.
All right, CK, you do the same. All right, that was CK. But yeah, no, that's my idea. Or that's an idea. I guess I can't say it's my idea. I actually heard where was I? I don't remember where I was, but I heard someone talking about it. And I thought, that's a great idea. Because I was all, make police pay for it, but they not going to do that. And police ain't really going to have the funds, the cash to pay a $5 million settlement, right? But if they have to have insurance, the insurance companies should have the money to pay that. And then the insurance companies will be the ones to say, you're not insurable. And of course, if you can't be insured, you can't be law enforcement. So I thought it was a great idea when I heard it. And I was like, yeah, I can roll with that. I can roll with that. And that way you don't even have to get rid of their qualified immunity. Keep your qualified immunity. Because the market is going to take care of itself. If I don't know nothing else, I know insurance companies will go up on your rates and they will cancel you if they perceive you to be a liability. So I thought it was a great idea. Oh, let me see. What else was it? There was something else that I wanted to talk about. I hate when this happens. There was something else that I wanted to talk about. But I can't think of what it is. So now, okay, 513-717-5464. I do have to tell you, I stopped by Arby's. I like their market fresh turkey, ranch, and bacon sandwich. I get it with no tomatoes because I'm not a fan of tomatoes. So a market fresh turkey, ranch, and bacon sandwich. I pull up to the drive-thru. And I hear, this, I guess it's not right to profile, but it sounded like an old black grandmama, you know what I'm saying? Somebody, I'm not Rich Little, but, yeah, baby, how can I help you? And I'm like, okay, this is what I want, give me the sandwich, blah, blah, blah. Said, all right, baby, is there anything else you want? No, I'm good. I said, okay, well, you pull on the ride and be $7. I'm like, okay, cool. And this is right here, Cincinnati, right here. And I pull up to the window. This girl had to be maybe around 22, 23 years old. I was like, I didn't say it, but I was thinking, you sound like somebody grandmama. And then she opened up the door and she like, hey, baby, she take my little card and swipe it. Baby, I hope you have a good day. It's cold out here. You got to keep yourself. And I'm like, why are you talking like this? But it was her normal voice. It threw me off. I was like, what is happening? What's happening? Why does she sound like that? Why does she sound like that? She's straight. No, she's not from I'm telling you, she was that girl was born and raised here in Cincinnati. her grandmama or her great grandmama raised her or something like that. Yeah, the Brent. That's what her grandmama or her great grandmama raised her. She had the little baby hair thing going on. She had a I think a ring in her nose and a ring in her lip. Like she was a straight, you know what I'm saying, one of these, I don't want to use the term, but it'll help y'all understand. Like she was a straight kind of ghetto chick working at Arby's. And I mean, she was kind of, she was kind of cute. And when I say cute, to me, I look at her like a little girl. Like she's younger than my daughter. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't saying cute like, ooh, she was sexy cute. I'm saying she was a cute. I can't call her a little girl because she had to be in her 20s. But I was like, why is she talking so damn old? Twin,
What's up, man?
how you doing?
You all right?
I'm all right. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm trying to get away from. I'm on break, man.
Oh.
Can you hear me, man?
No, I can't hear you.
No, for real, can you hear me?
No, I can't hear you.
Man, stop playing it, man. You man.
Well, why would you ask me if I can hear you? If I answer, that mean I could hear you.
I was driving and stuff, so I'm making sure I'm hearing myself. I'm hearing myself talk double.
Okay.
Hey, man, that 22-year-old scared you, huh?
No. She didn't scare me. It was just really weird. It was just weird.
It wasn't weird. They'll get you in Atlanta, Vegas. Them geechies.
What?
That's you know them geechies, them heat sheets, them things, man. They will fool you. You know what I'm talking about.
No, she was a female, and she just had an old sounding voice.
I was just messing with you, E-Man, but they probably will fool you down there in Atlanta. If the little girl can fool you with the voice, them things that get you down there in Atlanta. You understand?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
See, I'm trying to tell you, man. I wish you would have grew up around me, man. Put you on the block or something, man, because you stayed on that porch too long. You must have went to church 5 days a week or something.
Well, no, I didn't go to church 5 days a week. I just don't understand what you be saying because you don't make it plain.
I got to be more, like,
normal.
What I say?
Normal.
I ain't normal. I got to be more suburbs.
If that's what you want to call it. Like,
Emmanuel.
like you regular English. Yes.
Emmanuel,
Yes,
you
sir.
was right, man, for today. I can't say that. Even though you was wrong yesterday and using your feces, but now you was right today, man. That's a point for you. You was right. Hey, Emmanuel.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you right with that body cam, man, back in the day because when that Rodney King happened, I was in a little raggedy old state of Mississippi. That's where I was at. When that happened, we was in class, I believe, when that took off. And I'm like, man, what is this? And next thing I know, some people like, man, he getting beat and everything. I'm like, oh, what is that, racist stuff or something? Come to find out, the man got on TV, we all should get along. Man, get along. They just gave you the Martin Luther King look. You talking about getting along and everything. But with them body cam, because there's been plenty of times I got beat up by the police from running from them and for not getting off the corner when they said get off the corner and wanted me to snitch on the other guys. My guys say, you know who shot on 57 or you know what a dope. Man, that's against the code. Why would I go against the code? Code of honor and what we stand for. No, you crazy, police. He really want me. He talking weird. If you don't tell, you gonna be in the county jail for such and such long. I'm like, I'm still ain't telling. That's a violation, dude. So with them police officers, that's how they is, man. It's a code of honor they go on.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't like you calling it a code of honor with the police and with you and your gang activities. It's a
That's what it is.
no. It's not honor. It's a code of dishonor. But it's not honorable. But it's a code of dishonor.
Well, dishonor, I mean to
Okay.
say, not code of honor. I forgot dishonor. Put the dish on it then.
Yes.
Yeah, but that man, yeah. So you can't go against code of dishonor, man. That's a violation. And as soon as they say, well, Emanuel went against the code, which will probably happen, you'll tell it. You look like the type of go first 48. So that probably Emanuel went against the code. Oh yeah, we got him. He gonna be on shit patrol from now on. Now you at the desk. Now you ain't out on the block no more, getting the packs and all that.
Hold on. I'm gonna be
let me
on.
tell you, man,
I'm gonna be on what patrol?
shit patrol behind that desk.
Oh.
That's what you gonna be on. That's after you went against them, man. They gonna try to flood up, bring all type of stuff on you. That's how they used to get down. Now they straighten up because it's technology now, and they've been recording on everything. But back then, yeah, it's been plenty of times I got beat up by the police though, and right to this day, thank God, I could have went state on a man that turned to me. All the stuff I had saw, yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
So yeah, man, cause it's crazy, man. All right, E man, I'ma holler at you. You tell CK, man, talk sober when he call in, cause I can't barely hear him what he's saying, cause he be too faded.
All right.
Take care, man.
All right. You do the same, twin.
What you gonna say? Something smart, wasn't you? You fighting to itch you and stuff. You gonna say something smart.
I was just gonna say, all right. I almost called you CK because you had me thinking about CK, and then I know you would have been all in your feces.
You trying to get out of it. I see. All right, man, take care, man.
All right, sir. That's twin. I like twin. He said I would have been, I'd have turned myself, or I'd have been turning people in. I don't think I'm that type of guy. I would have just not been committing criminal acts with people to get caught and turn them in. That's it. That's how you know what I'm saying? I ain't no snitch. And, well, I can't be a snitch because I don't be kicking it with people doing criminal acts. I will say when we got caught throwing rocks at cars, I grew up down here on Vine Street, and don't ask me why, but we used to throw rocks at cars. And sometimes, the cars would pull over and we would run. And one time, I was stupid. I didn't run. Like, we used to run, boom, jet around the back, run up in the woods. They wasn't coming in the woods. They wasn't going to catch us. But I just ran up on the porch because it was a group of kids on the porch. And I ran up on the porch and try to, get in with the group. And, he came over. Who was that throwing rocks in my car? And I guess he recognized me. And you was throwing rocks in my car. And I was like, no, I wasn't. Yes, you was. And I didn't tell on nobody, but that's the only time I got caught. But I wouldn't have told. I would have upheld the code of dishonor. If I would have ended up getting in trouble, it would have been just me. Just me. I am never going on a ride along with Twin. Never. I still remember that man told me if I ever went with him on the block, they'd run up in me. I'm not trying to get run up in. It's one of my rules. It's always been one of my rules growing up. I think I just, little kid, I ain't never gonna get run up in. And, it's never happened. And it's just what it's gonna be. And Twin says, you lying. I am not. Twin, you said that. You said if I go with you and go up on the block, then them guys that run up in me. That was what you said. That was the terminology you used. You said it live on the air. You said it live on the air. You can't unsay what you said live on the air, bro. You can't do it. We all heard you. Oh, let me see. It's almost time for me to get out of here. I did get in here kind of late. Yeah, I don't want Twin to catch me in traffic or a few other people. He say, now I'm on some G stuff. Key.
Hey, Emanuel, how are you?
Key, I'm doing good. How are you?
All right. I see you came on late. I done missed the beginning of the show. I'm going to have to go back and re-listen to you.
You ain't missed nothing.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, I did. I missed Twin. So you're going to have to title these like I was telling you. Because remember how you were saying Twin was talking about running up in you. If you would have titled that Twin talking about running up in me, he could go back and listen to it and hear himself saying it.
But you remember him saying it, right?
I remember he saying something like that. I remember you repeating it, saying like, "No, I don't want nobody run up in me." I remember you saying that, but I can't go back and listen to it again, though.
As long as I'm
like
on record, people know that that's my stance.
I remember you saying like, I don't want nobody running, and then you kept saying it every time he would talk about he gonna take you to Chicago. You be like, nah, I ain't having nobody running up in me.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, so man, you gotta label this stuff because we need to, so we can go back and listen to it and have a good laugh. But I missed Twin. I caught the tail end of him, but I'm gonna listen to this after you get off. What time you end up coming on today?
Was it around 3:30? I think around 3:30.
Yeah, because I was looking for you about 3:15. You wasn't on.
Oh, and that's right. You're not on Facebook. I did post.
No, and I told you, hey, you gonna stop. Where's Shannon C at? You gonna stop neglecting us Facebook people?
Well, but it's not. At least my experience with YouTube is that it's not as interactive, right? So
no, it's a community post. If we subscribe to your channel, if you put it on the community post, we'll see it on your community post when we're looking for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's something called community. And you just type on there like, hey, everybody ain't going to be on today. And when we looking for you or whatever, we'll see it. We can go to your community thing and see if you left the message on there. Okay,
I'm going to have to find out how to do that.
Yeah, it's like under the tab. I don't know how you would do it, but it's under the tab like where you upload, where you do shorts, where you go live, all that. And then it's a tab that says community. And then we can click on that and see like, oh, okay, he ain't gonna be in today.
Okay, I do. I see it now.
You see it?
I see it.
That's where you would send us a message.
Okay, I will. Moving forward, I will do that.
Okay, well, what about labeling putting the title on the videos? When you gonna do that?
That's gonna take a little bit more time.
I know, but at least do the title this one, Feces Part 2 or whatever, because I see that in the chat.
I will not be titling this video Feces Part 2. No.
Put Feces versus the Fifi with Twin Part 2.
Oh,
and then go to the video. And then go to the video yesterday. Was that yesterday? And put Feces versus Fifi Part 1 with Twinny.
No, the title of this video will not be Feces Part 2.
Video. Yeah. And then somebody wanted that CK made, that when he had the made order service, somebody wanted to rewatch that video. You're supposed to title that CK and the made order shenanigans.
Okay. I see what I can do.
And that's how you get your views
up,
Emanuel. And that's how you going to get your, on YouTube, that's how you going to get monetized. Because people going to rewatch it. Like once they see the title, they're going to be like, Fifi versus Fifi. What is this? And they're going to click on it like, then you can put in the title when twins start, like 1.24 or whatever. is the time if you want to see that. And then they're going to go right to that. And then, I got to listen to the whole thing and see what's going on. You know what I mean?
Okay. I understand what you mean. I can only tell you I will not be titling any of these videos Feces Part 1 and Feces Part 2. That's not happening.
It's feces versus
but
Fifi, because he say Fifi or Fafa, and you talking about feces like you don't know what he talking about.
But here's what I'm telling you. This is what I might be able to do. I might be able to go back and pull
I wonder,
off.
can you type it while you on live? Can you type something in the subject line where you on live on like YouTube? Or I don't know about Facebook, but can you do it on YouTube? Right now, as you're talking to us, can you type something for the title, or you don't know?
I don't think so, because of the way I'm doing it is through a service called Restream. But
okay, yeah. Usually when you get off, you be having somewhere to run.
Yes.
You ain't got time to do it when soon as you get off.
But what I will do, and this is one thing I know, like if I'm watching YouTube, I'll go through. I might click on a 5-minute video, a 7-minute video maybe, but I'm not, like, these videos end up being like, 2 hours long.
I know,
and so on and so forth.
Somebody gonna have to time it.
So
what I might help you out. I might can help you out and time certain. I'll go back and watch maybe 3 videos back with twin. Wait a minute, no, I got to get the one with the red skin potato salad too. So I'm gonna go. I'll probably watch 3 videos for you and help you out on 3 of them, and you can at least title them 3 so people can go back and keep listening to them and cracking up.
Well, what I'm saying, what I might be able to do is go through and pull off some clips that seem interesting to me, and then post them as individual clips.
Yeah, make them like short.
Yeah, kind of like what Brent does on the Friends of the Buzz thing, but just do that on my page on YouTube. So okay.
And then on YouTube they got something called shorts. So what you can do is the funniest part on certain videos, you can do like the red skin potato salad. You can do that as a short, like you say, do like however many seconds, and make that video as a short. So, like, throughout the day, whatever video that day was, like, the funniest part of the video, make that a short on your YouTube.
All right.
You know what I mean?
I do.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's all. Did you know they making a Bob Marley video? I mean, not video, movie?
I did not.
Yeah, I just seen that on, like, one of those Access channels, like Extra or Access Hollywood. They making a Bob Marley movie that's coming out in I think on Valentine's Day.
Who they got playing Bob Marley? A white guy?
I don't know who the guy is.
I'm
not for sure.
Terrence Howard?
Yeah, he looked like Terrence Howard, the one that you used to work with. No, he actually who he looked like. He looked kind of like, you know who Shock G is?
Yes.
He looks kind of like him.
Okay.
So yeah, so the guy playing him looks. I don't know if it's like a known actor and he just got dreads in his hair to throw off his look or what. Yeah, Scooby Doo, Jason Dockery. I can't do the laugh, like it's got to naturally come out, so I can't fake laugh. So if it come out, it come out. It might not come out. It might come out. Emanuel, you gotta say something to make me laugh, and then it'll come out. See, there it goes, right there. Okay. Emmanuel.
All right. Hey,
you still here?
I am still here. Key, how's everything going with you?
It's going good, Emmanuel. It's going good.
Do you have children?
Yeah, I got one.
All right.
Yeah, so everything's going good. I ran out earlier, and it's freezing out there.
It is cold.
And then it's that wind that gets you, and then they talking about Saturday is supposed to be like 62.
Yeah, I got to put my screen door on. I just ordered a new screen door because I don't know what happened to mine.
You're going to drop to 30-something.
Yeah, so Saturday I looked at it and I said, because the screen door finally came in, so I said, let me go pick up that screen door and have it ready. Oh, does anybody, this is not necessarily for you, Key, but does anybody have a sandblaster? I need to do some sandblasting. I need to strip some wood off of a couple things, and I want to sandblast it off. Does anybody have a sandblaster? I'll rent it from you. I tried to rent one, but they don't rent them at the stores. I went to, all of the store rental places, like they rent like an industrial sandblaster. I don't need all that. What I'm trying to get the paint off of. Don't take all of that. Does anybody have a sandblaster?
So
And
what, you went to the big names like Lowe's,
Yeah,
Home
yeah.
Depot. What about like a just like a neighborhood hardware store? You know, like the True or
like Ace.
True Hardware. Yeah, like
Yeah,
True
they
Hardware,
don't. They
Ace or
don't.
something.
No, they don't have
They
it.
don't do that. Okay, well, what about the bootleg one?
I was not aware there was a bootleg one.
You know the ones that don't have a big name that people know, but it's just in the neighborhood.
I don't know them.
Yeah, I don't know either. Maybe did you try Google?
No,
Somebody said,
not for
Mr. Mary said,
rental.
Nope, I got a nail file.
But I mean, if I have to go buy one, because it's just a small one, I'll go buy one. But if somebody already had one, then I would have loved to either borrow or rent it from them. But you know, it don't hurt to ask.
Do you talk to anybody on your street?
I do, but no, they ain't got no sandblaster.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, no, I don't have one. Nope. What about you? How you doing? How your grandbaby doing? How
She
your
doing
wife
good.
Your daughter doing?
My daughter's doing good. The little baby, her birthday was yesterday.
Oh, okay.
And so she's 6 now. And she didn't want to talk to me yesterday because she was too busy on the phone playing games with her daddy. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, her daddy come first. You
Oh yeah, yes,
place.
yes.
Yeah, she'll come back to you. You know she always come around.
Oh, she'll be here later on today. She'll be with me
But
all.
she might not talk to you though.
No, she'll talk to me when she's here.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, when she's here, she ain't got no choice.
Or she be on the phone and stuff.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she do. But
Tell
all right.
Nathan you Livingston. Yeah, it's me, Keith. Nathan, you who you thought it was.
All right.
Okay, so now you got to take her you took her to the Festival of Lights at the zoo. Now you got to take her to whatever they got at Kings Island. What is it, like Winter Wonderland or something like that?
Yeah, no, winter. We're not going to Winterfest.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh, you must
Yeah.
have had a bad experience there.
No,
huh?
no. I had a great experience at Winterfest. First time I ever ice skated and all of that good stuff. I'm just not doing it. When I go to Kings Island, I'm going to ride roller coasters.
Oh, okay, Dad, you ain't gonna show her a good time. Dad, twin, he said I got a horse leg. Dang, twin, you gonna do me like that? I always support you and be telling you to call in, and I will be wanting to hear from you.
Don't be all in your feces.
Oh, is that why he said horse laugh?
No, I'm saying don't be all in your feces because he said you got a horse laugh.
Oh, okay, so he gonna be in the feces of the horse?
No,
Oh.
you all in your feces.
Oh, I'm all in my feces. Oh, is that another word for feelings?
Apparently.
Oh, okay, is it?
Apparently.
Oh, okay. Thanks, twin.
All right. Key.
Okay, let's see, what else to talk about? They keep talking about what's going on in the West End, like some new stuff coming. I don't know if you listen to, yes, I'm calling him Mr. Lincoln, because I call people like Mr. I guess I don't call you Mr. Emanuel because you feel like the homie, so it's like I call you Emanuel.
But Key, Key, you
Yeah.
grown as hell.
I know, but
It
I'll
sounds.
tell you the reason why, and then you will see.
I'm gonna
The
just tell
reason
you, it
why-
sounds ridiculous.
No, listen. The
Go
reason
ahead.
why I say Mr. Lincoln is because I don't know him. You know what I mean? Like, if I was to meet him, I might be comfortable calling him Mr. Lincoln. Calling him Lincoln. But since I don't know him, it's like I don't feel I have the right to say Lincoln because I'm not cool with him. But if I knew him, I might say Lincoln, but then I might not because I consider him like my elder. So I would say Mr. as respect. So, but like say me and you jigging on the phone, and I've been calling in for a while, whatever. I feel like you the homie, so that's why I don't say Mr. Emanuel. I say Emanuel. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, but I just want you to know it sounds ridiculous from a grown woman.
No, it don't. How?
Yes,
How?
it does. What do you mean how? Because you're not 6.
But that's a form of respect, though.
Just you know how you show respect? Be respectful, not by calling somebody Mr. this or Miss that.
But that's your opinion, though, because some people don't like when you call them by their name if you don't know them.
So then call him. So then look, just like I said in the professional setting, You call him Mr. Ware or Lincoln, but not Mr. Lincoln. That sounds ridiculous.
I don't know. I see what you're saying. People call them because like how school teachers they call them by their last name. I don't know, but it sounds weird to me saying Mr. Ware.
Why? That's reasonable.
Cause like I said, I guess because I don't know him. Like you know what I mean? It'd be different if I don't know. It's Miss O'Donnell. I'm in my early 40s.
Just
Jason Dockery saying it sounds bad too. Who all think it sounds bad? Who all think it sound they understand?
reasonable people understand. Look, if that's
No, because,
what
like I said,
little
I don't know him.
little kids do that. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. It still sounds silly to me when it's little kids, but little kids do that. But once you grown, you grown.
I know, but and see, I do that at work too. I call people back like Miss such and such or Miss like their
Stop,
first
Key.
name.
Key, I'm trying to help you. Stop doing that. Call them by their first name, or if you're gonna put Miss,
Have a problem with it.
Miss.
Only you got the problem with it.
They do. They don't have a problem with it in the sense that they just used to you doing it. But I'll guarantee you, I can't guarantee you, but they probably think like, that sounds childish. Why don't she just call me by my name? Or if she gonna call me Miss or Mr., use the last name. That's professional.
Okay, so you said I'm not professional?
Yes. If you calling people Mr. First name, Mr. Phillip, he's like it's Mr. Barnes.
And see, I'm not the only one that do it though. But I've been doing it since like my early 20s, and other people do it too. So that's why I didn't know it was bad. From what you say, but some people say it's not bad. So I don't know.
It is. It's not bad. It sounds really unprofessional and childish.
Now what's weird is I would do that like with coworkers, say Miss such and such, like their first name. But like if it was my boss, I wouldn't say, "Hey, Mr. Jim." You know what I mean?
Why wouldn't you say, "Hey, Mr. Jim," to your boss?
I guess because it's a different type of feel.
Because it's professional.
Yeah, listen to me. You gonna let me explain? Okay, so I guess like with the with the coworker, it's like kind of like more comfortable with them, and it's kind of like you start to build like a family with your coworkers. So it seems like that's why you say Miss their first name, but your boss, you're not too comfortable or cozy with it because that's your professional boss. So you would say Mr. whatever their last name is.
Right, because it's
I'll say like their first name, like hey such and such, like just their first name without a Mr. or Miss.
Right,
I do
exactly.
That with my bosses,
because that's professional.
I know, I hear what you're saying, but I say not with. I'm saying. Like how people you work with, it feel like your family or whatever.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean?
Look, I understand it. The woman, like your mama's best friend, Miss Angie. You was 4 when you met Miss Angie, and so she always gonna be Miss Angie to you. That makes sense. But you was grown when you got that job and met those other grown people. Just call them by their daggone name.
I don't know.
It was disrespectful for 6-year-old Key to call Miss Angie. Like, you a kid. You don't know me. You ain't on my level. But once you became grown and you start meeting other grown people, you on their level. You can call them by their name.
I hear you, but see, what's weird is I only do it with people like that's older that I respect, but if it's somebody like another grown person or somebody else, I say, hey, such and such their name. So like I say, I guess it's just like the person, the atmosphere, the feeling of the person on which way I go. You know what I mean? Okay.
All right, Miss Key.
Why are you telling me to stop? I'm just explaining how I say it.
I just said, all right, Miss Key.
I know. Like you can say it like that or whatever, but then, like, I feel like, when people call me Miss, like.
How do you think that the other people that your old
No, the
age
people that I
calling
say
miss?
call me. No, the people that I call me, they don't because they're older or whatever, and
What
they
are they,
know
like
my
80?
family. No, they like older than me, and they
You in
know.
your 40s, Key.
I know they
You in
older
your
than me.
40s.
They
They,
older than me,
uh,
and they feel like they don't like have a problem with it or whatever. But like I say, some people I do call about it. It's just like I say, the feel of the person
all
or
right.
whatever.
All right. Well, all right, Miss Key. I appreciate it.
He said, "Oh Lord, that laugh, twin. I can't help it. That's my laugh. I can't do nothing about it."
Well, I gotta run, Miss Key.
Okay, you so see now you playing with me. Now I'm on here being vulnerable and explaining to you why you know what I'm saying, because I was trying to explain it
And
and getting it
and
out.
and
And we
I'm
having
and I'm just
dialogue and you doing me
no.
like the
I'm
feces.
no. I'm just trying to be respectful.
You doing the feces. Okay, and let's get to the respectful. Cause shout out to what's your niece name, Chelsea, when we was talking about we don't having nobody jam off to my picture, and she was like, oh, but if it was her, you would be like, no, I don't want nobody. But if it's Key, you'd be like, what's the problem? She had my back. Chelsea had my back.
Well, those were totally different
No,
situations.
she said just say you don't care. If you don't care about me, just say that.
No, those are
she, had,
totally different
she had my
situations.
back.
Those are totally different situations. Hers
How?
hers was
She
she
said,
was
she said, if you don't
because
care about me, just say that.
because hers she was on OnlyFans. Yours is just a regular old Facebook page.
Uh-huh.
That's a huge difference.
Uh-huh.
Well, Miss Key, I gotta run. I
Okay.
appreciate your call.
Stop doing that, Emmanuel.
No, Miss Key, I respect you.
Whatever.
I
No, you
respect you.
don't. No, you don't. Okay, you can't say how my scenario is versus how your scenario is. We two different people. So your respect is probably just saying my name. So don't
You
be no
no, you
don't be
won
no
me over. The
huh?
reason and the logic behind it won me over, and so I'm totally bought in. Yeah.
Somebody say Kiana. They think my name is Kiana. Okay. Or they talking to somebody else. Okay, let's say Key better not get in OnlyFans. Hot messy. Man, you need to get one.
Miss Key might already have an OnlyFans for all y'all know.
See, there you go. Okay, man. Okay. But you gonna try to title some of your um your videos.
I'm gonna do my best.
Okay, and I'll try to help you out too. I'll do my best too.
All right. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, Miss Key.
Okay.
All right.
Right.
All right. That's Miss Key. She gonna have a good rest of her evening. I'm gonna get out of here. I got some stuff I gotta do before I go to Bible study. I want y'all to have a wonderful, enjoy the rest of your evening as well. And why is Twin calling back? Twin, are you all right?
Hey, man.
Yes.
Hey, man, surely had me going, man. That laugh, man. I just couldn't help it, man. Like, I thought I was on another Facebook page on YouTube or something. Like, man, what is this? I had to pause for a minute, man. That laugh, though.
Oh.
She was type like she just woke up, type like, I don't want to do it today. And laughing, like, yeah, I'm about to go. No, Emanuel.
Yes, sir.
You know I ain't said I would take you to the block and let nobody run up in. You said that.
No, you
Right?
said
You
no.
said-
You said if you went up there or something along the lines of if I took you up there and you such a neutron or whatever,
No.
they'd run up in you. That's exactly what you said.
Hey man, why would I say somebody run up in you?
I don't know why you said that, but I know once you said it, there was no chance that I was going anywhere.
You got off the phone. No, you got off the phone and stuff, and that's when you said they go, no, I'm not going with twins. They might run up in you.
You the
I'm
one,
like, what?
Twin. You are the one who said, you're the one who suggested that they was going to run up in me. And they not going to run up in me because I'm not down with that.
Why would I say some gay stuff like that?
I don't know why you said it, but you said it. I didn't say it.
If I said, I probably say if you go up north, Boys Town, they probably run up here.
I
If you
don't.
go up towards
You
that way,
talked about hanging out on the street and taking me to Chicago, but they was gonna.
but that don't even sound some gay stuff I would say out of my mouth. Like that's
You.
gay, man.
Oh my God!
What I
You
do to
did.
me?
You said it. I didn't say it. You said it.
No, faggot stuff. No, I didn't say
I
that.
reiterated. I
Nah,
reiterated
I wish I could
that
go back on that
oh
video, whatever.
You.
Giving you some good points.
Oh.
I'm off that gay stuff because you on another level, man.
You the one who said it. You said it. I'm telling you, you the one who said it.
No, don't put words in my mouth.
Yes, you
Stop
did.
that line, man.
You said it.
You need to go to church and repent this Sunday, man.
Oh my goodness! I'm telling you, you said it.
Man, I'm done talking about it, man. Dang, you must be in your feces or something, man.
Oh my goodness! Back in the feces. Oh my God! Oh my goodness!
It's feces, man. F-E-E, not no F-C-E-S. You on some other stuff, man.
What? Hold on. Spell it. Spell it.
It's F-E-E.
F-E-E.
And then put the S on the last. Two
Spell-
words. It's the same word. The last one with the S on it.
So spell the whole phrase.
I just said it. Feces. It's short for feeling.
Spell the entire phrase.
F-E-E-F-E-E-S.
Okay. So you're not saying feces.
S.
You're saying fee-fees.
What part you didn't understand? I'll put it in the chat.
I want you to know. Okay. I want you to know that, and I know, I might get canceled for this, but what they gonna cancel my 54 viewers? That sounds gay.
What is? What I just said.
Saying fee-fees don't sound like something that a man says.
I sound gay when I just say you and your feces.
That sound gay.
Hey, it sound gay when you said I was saying some gay stuff, dropping you off in the hood.
Well,
so they can run
especially
up
when you combine the gay stuff earlier with the new gay stuff, saying somebody in their fee-fees, that sounds womanly.
Hold on before you get out of here. Hey, she was giving you a good advice or whatever, how to set up your little YouTube and everything, especially on Facebook. You can entitle it like Twin stuck in his feces. Emmanuel goes crazy because he went wrong today.
Can you stop saying fee-fees just for me? Can you just stop saying it? Just say feelings. Be a man. Say you and your feelings. That even sound a little gay. But, say you being emotional about whatever the thing is.
Well, how about it? Let be you feeling down and out.
Can you not say emotional?
Emotion, that's something. I'll say that to a girl. What you feeling all emotional for? What?
Right. Ain't that what you trying to convey by saying you and your feelings is that you are being,
when it all stirring a pot, it's the same thing. So however you take it, man.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, anything I say,
I'm trying to help you not sound gay.
If anything I say something new you can't catch up to, that's when you have a problem understanding me and my slang. You did. See, if you wouldn't have been a punch monkey and stuff, get on the porch, you would have known the street life.
I'm trying to help you not sound gay.
No, you can't help me. No, I ain't never gonna sound gay because people is on the streets understand me. That's you trying to be all professional and everything else.
God forbid.
But she was saying something real.
I'd be
professional. She was saying something real though. That Key, whatever her laughing name is. So I can't. She said she was saying something real. Hey, that downtown stuff. Since
All right.
Brought it up.
All right, Mr. Twin. I gotta go.
You gotta go.
Yes, sir.
All right, then. You on tomorrow or not? Or we gotta wait till 2:30 to announce it or something.
I think I'm on tomorrow, but I would wait to be sure.
You gotta go get your sandblaster or something.
I need one. You got a sandblaster?
No, I ain't got one. If I ask one of my clients or something like that.
Do you have any manly tools?
Yeah, I got manly tools.
Like what?
Lawnmower, weed whacker, all that, man. What are you talking about?
Just
What's
checking.
that?
You be saying fifis and stuff. Just checking.
Man, I ain't got no pretty hand. My hand rusty real what? Man, hand to be straight. He must don't do no work.
Mr. Twin, I really do have to go. I'm really
I
late.
understand. My fault, man. No disrespect.
It's all good.
We'll holler. All right, Lord's will. We'll be going there tomorrow if you come to work, Tommy.
All right.
All right, man.
All right. All right, y'all. I gotta get out of here. I really do. I don't know. He called back. I think he was calling back to try to holler at Miss Key. But then he realized that his girl was sitting next to him, so he couldn't really get it all out. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. What is a manly tool? You know, manly tools. Reciprocating saw. I got a lot of different kinds of saws. I don't know what all of them is called. The one circular saw with the thing and you pull it down. What's that called? I can't think of what it's called. You pull it down, slide it back, pull it down. And then I got the one on the bench where you know, I'm drawing a blank on what any of these saws is called. But these are manly tools. Table saw, that's one. That's the one that's on the bench. But the other one is, but yeah, manly tools. I'm drawing a blank on all my tools. Y'all, y'all, I got to get out of here. Because y'all just making things a power drill. I just call it a drill. Now I got my regular drill. I got my hammer drill. I got, you know, a few impact wrenches and all of that kind of stuff. Breaker bar. That's but stuff I'm doing on the car. All right, y'all. I gotta go. Y'all trying to hold me over. So I almost wasn't late now because I done did virtually an extra half hour to make up for that time. I do have a big ass rubber hammer too. That's right. I don't think I have a monkey saw. I got a monkey drill. Oh, all right, y'all. I gotta get out of here. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. If you out and about, be the reason that somebody smiles today. Until next time, I'm out, y'all. Peace.